So let's also quickly go through this Firestorm Povertila fit. So the highs are the same as, the lows are the same as for the normal Povertilas, but the mid slots are a little bit different. Use one PIF and B type booster and a PIF X type thermal shield hardener. That's because of rooms with a lot of thermal damage like Marshals, Vatmax, you need the extra thermal resistance. And rigs are also a little bit different. We only have one CCC and we have a operational solidifier rig that increases duration of the shield boost, so we get close to the shield boost rate of the standard Povertila. In drones you have hammerheads, Federation, Navy hammerheads and augmented Vesper. And this results that the cap is slightly better than on the standard Povertila, but it has a little bit less EHP per second against rooms that aren't heavy in thermal damage, but it tanks much more against Triglavian and Edencom rooms. And let's drop some ammunition in here. We have drones. We need filaments. Raging Firestorm. Let's drop 5 in here. And we need the same as drugs as for the standard Povertila. And then let's get started. Oh, and we need to draw the raffle. Almost forget that. Rassonder and alle mir, congratulations. You won 145. But now we are ready to go into the abyss. Almost forgot that raffle. Normally it doesn't happen to me. Yeah, the Firestorm Povertila in action. And we got Karen. Actually, clear times are very similar to the standard Povertila. And it also does have a Tech 2 AB instead of a Meta 1, what the standard fit has. And we have to get rid of those null charges. Then we send drones to Karen and check the cache. 33 million from that first cache. Not bad. And with depth it's also easier to keep transversal up to carry because of the smaller signature radius. Let's send drones over to kill that cruiser because it is heavily shooting the drones. I will shoot this with the missiles. Let's start pulsing the shield booster. That we can get Cap back. Hello, Zatata. Mr. Gustav, hope you are well. Yes, I'm well. Let's go to the second room. And we get Ephialtes. For these we use the augmented Vespers. Clearing those confusers. That my missiles will do more damage to the Ephialtes, and I shoot the drifter cruiser with the missiles first, while the drones are killing the confusers. Confusers gone. $5.8 million. Let's start pulsing the shield booster to get some cap back. let's recall the drones and then we go to the last room. As I didn't mention, the Firestorm Povertila is around 650 million. So it is still cheaper than the Phantasm, but more expensive than the other two Povertilas. Oh, and we got the 4 Vedmek room. Let's pull some range. And we're gonna focus the Starwings first. They have to go down quickly. Also, as I mentioned, the further away you are from the Starving Vedmeks, the less looting pressure there will be. One of the Vedmeks got the wrecking shot. Vedmek lost its lock on me. Okay. Just thought that it would have started shooting drones. The last Vedmek is about to go down. And it drops 8.5 million. So we made 47.4 million. Let's go for the cash because it's so close to the gate. Let's see what it dropped. Dropped 5 million. That's the first Firestorm site. And let's bring the loot to the station and then we go into the next site. Hello, Punzev. Yeah, I'm running the Firestorm Povertila right now. Yes, it's a big stream today. Yeah, because I want to showcase all the 3 different Povertilas. Just came back from work. Yeah, I was showing the standard Povertila and the Gamma Povertila earlier, and now I just did the first run with the Firestorm fit. Let's get into the second site. And we got Karen. Let's kill those web cruisers. But the Karen is coming close because the drifter cruiser is coming close. Oh, shouldn't be too much of an issue. Also get away from those towers, because they damage drones and kill my missiles. Something is already shooting my drones. Oh, everything is shooting me right now. Restart the drones as those cruisers are shooting it. Getting so many Karen rooms today. Karen is about to go down. You're also gonna turn off the shield boost to get some cap back. I got 1.8 mil from the cash. One of the drones is in structure. We got drones. That we use the augmented Vespa. Let the drones do their work. Why is not shooting? Now it is. $60 million cash. Now let's quickly initiate the reload. The drones killed that last frigate. Then we go to the last room. And drones again. So rather quick run, I would say. Karen and then 2 drone rooms. Sometimes the missiles do a lot of damage to the drones and then almost nothing. Let's kill the cache. 7 mil. Wow. So we have 26 million from this side. Actually, Firestorm seemed to be the most profitable T4 in terms of profit per filament. It was over 8 minutes. And then we're gonna drop off the loot and go to the next site. let's stock up, repair our stuff, and then go into the next site. Let's enter the Abyss and see what we get. And we get the Fialtes. There's a tracking tower that should help with application a little bit. There are actually no newts or webs or scrams in here, which means the drone shouldn't take any aggro here at all. We saw that these Fialtes cruiser rooms, those that either scram or web, they like to go for drones. Here we have none of them. Oh, 30 million from the first cache. Already beats the last run. They seem to not shoot the cruiser. Just sent it to another one. Let's also start pulsing the shield booster to get cap back. Cruisers left. Repair up. Stop it again. The last cruiser. recalling them so early? But why aren't they shooting it anymore? Go into this next room, and we got the Fialtis again. With a lot of confusers. Let's go to the tracking tower so that my drones hit them easier. There are a lot of webs here. Let's stop pulsing the shield booster to get some cap back. Let's see what kind of loot we get. Not even 2 million. And here we kill the last cruiser. Reload, recall the drones, come back. And we get into the last room. And we got Karen. With a lot of webs in this room. Oh, and Karen is coming close because that Ephialtes cruise is also coming close. Again on my drones. Now my drone should be able to kill Karen in peace. And 4 million, wow. Total we got 36.2 million. Which I would say is okay-ish for T4 Firestorm. Let's see how are the speed clouds treating you today. They are treating me nicely so far. We have 20 minutes of boosters left, which should be fine. let's get into the next site. And we got drifter cruisers, sleepers. Let's kill those drifter cruisers because they will shoot my drones if they get the opportunity to. I'm using augmented Vesper so that I can keep them out longer if the rats start shooting the drones. Because they are shield tanked. See what kind of loot we get. 2.4 million, great. Yeah, not very profitable. Let's turn shield boost off and start pulsing it when we need. So that we get some cap back for the next room. Let's fire one more missile and then I start reload. Letting my drones finish the cruiser. Then we go to the next room. get marshals. There's also nicely a speed cloud for us, so I will just sit inside it and let the drones kill those marshals. Starting with the trainer, of course. Ah, that's nice when you have a speed cloud in the marshal room, because you can mitigate so much damage here. While my drones kill the battleships. Our drone shall kill the second marshal, and I'm gonna burn to the gate. Let's kill those pacifiers, because they like to go for drones. I got 12 million. Then we are already on the last NPC. Then we go to the last room. And we get Sleep Boss. Let's kill those wardens first. Or the web anything here. So now let's let the drone work on the small stuff while I'm gonna check the cache. We get 37 mil, nice. This gives us total 51.8 million. Can any heavy assault cruiser on T5, T6? Let me think. The Sail, the Cerberus works fine. The Eagle isn't nice because it lacks DPS. The Demos also doesn't work too nicely. And the Sailot is also not the best ship for high tier Abyss, but all the other heavy assault cruisers, a Sacrilege, Ishtar, Cerberus, Munin and Vagabond, they are fine for high tier Abyssals. Yes, Vagabond is fine. I have a Vagabond fit on my website as well. There's also the dual ASB fit that is commonly used in high tiers. Yeah, but Zealot, Eagle and Demus, they don't work too nicely in high tiers. Will you also do a low tier Vagabond? No, I won't. I have tested a fit like half a year ago and it didn't work out as well. So I will stick to the Gila, Sacrilege and Phantasm. Sacrilege and Phantasm I did yesterday, and today I do the 3 different Povertilas. Yeah, but if you want to do low tiers, you can probably just take TC's Vagabond, the T's running in T6 and do T3, T4 with it. Or use that bit with the LSE and just skip all the implants. It should also work in like T4. We start with Ephialtes. 2 drifter cruisers. So I will send drones to the Ephialtes and use missiles to kill the 2 Skyllas. You mean in the Abyss, or? I think that's standard max zoom range in the Abyss. It's like around 20 kilometers. You can zoom out in the Abyss and outside. I think it's like 500 kilometers. It does depends how you set your field of view. Like if you hold your right mouse button pressed, then you can change your field of view like this. There are also like settings like dynamic field of view, like this dynamic camera movement. This can also change how you can zoom out and in. Let's turn Shield Booster off. I think there's something also like interface, so that the field of view changes when you zoom out and zoom in. It's actually something I disabled. I don't remember which setting that did, but whatever it is, I have disabled that. Because I like this kind of field of view rather than the one that actually decreases when you zoom in and then increases when you zoom out. We go to the second room. Overmind. For the Overmind we will use the augmented Vespers to clear that small stuff first. Then we switch to Hammerheads for the battleship. Let's repull those drones and switch to Hammerheads. Send them to the Overmind. Or not to the Overmind first, because there are also some healers that have to go first. Ooh, 33 million. Not bad. Let's... Oh, that got the 3k wrecking shot, one of my drones. And the Overmind gets an auto wrecking shot as well. Let's try to get the close orbit. Let's get some cap from this battleship. overmind is about to go down. It's a deep structure. Let's already move back to the gate. Oh, you should probably also take some drugs here. Then we get to the last room. And we get drones. And they're too far away to send mine. Do you think the Povertila can fit with double cap battery? I think we're gonna... Actually, fitting space will be very tight. Probably will have to drop the NOS and maybe also fit a power grid implant and maybe even a power grid rig to make a second cap battery fit. But the problem is, if you fit another cap battery, then you end up sacrificing a mid slot for a tank. So possible, yes. Is it worth it? I wouldn't think so. This run gave 50 mil. The 6-run double cap battery. Yeah, I think for high tier killers you can, if you have like crystal implants, you can probably drop the boost amplifier and fit the battery instead. Yeah, but as I'm not running any implants and just some basic synth boosters, I would not fit the second battery. And also in T4 I've rarely ran into issues with heavy neuting rooms. It become more an issue in T5 and T6. Drop that loot. Then we get into the next site. Have I already posted that fit on Discord? Nope. Then I will quickly do that now while I'm warping to the site. So that you also have it on my Discord until the website updates. let's enter the Abyss. And we got Angel. For that we also use augmented Vespers, obviously. One thinner ball already gone. Why I'm not looking the Elite Sinner ball? So that one has to go next before it starts shooting my drones. Why did the music stop? Weird. I think now we can already start pulsing the shield boost because those frigates barely do any damage to us. $6 million. Let's go to the next room. We got drones. $4 million. Last frigates are about to go down.
Eine Modul sind die Ladungen ausgegangen.
Then we go already to the last room, it seems. Looks like a quick run so far. We get wet max. So that's full range. And those starvings have to go down very quickly. Or I'm ending up out of cap. Starving Damavik. Then we go for the wet max. First Vetmec is going down. Let's go for the next one. Second Vetmec is also about to go down. And we got 21 mil. Not the greatest actually. We are killing the last few Damaviks. Then we're gonna drop the looting station and go to the next site. no, don't come back. Now you can come back.
Andockerlaubnis erbeten. Andockerlaubnis erteilt.
The loot. More filaments. And nothing damaged. Then let's go to the next run. How you killing Tesseras on Retribution? Do you mean the solo electrical one, or which Retribution do you mean? Fire, so you mean the dual Retribution and Deacon, or... yeah. I think in that case you can just kite them out and stay in range of Aurora or Imperial Navy standard to kill them. Yeah, but you should have, when you go with 2, then you have 500 DPS total. I think that should still kill them in around 4 to 5 minutes. Because those drone battle cruisers don't have that much EHP at all. You're welcome. Next room. And we get Drekavax and Kikimora. So for the Kikimora I'm going to use the Vespers, and once the Kikimora is gone I will switch to Hammerheads to kill the Dracovax quicker. Just those augmented Vespers, they have more tank. Should one of the Kikimoras decide to shoot my drones. Let's see what we get. Yes, it's T4 that I'm running. I'm running the Povertila in T4 Firestorm. Let's recall the drones. We're gonna start Tech 2 Hammerheads. Send them for the Dracovac. Pulls the shield boost to get some cap back from those Dracovacs. I know they start following a Demavic. It's great. Hey Gustav, nice to hear your voice. You explain so much more that way. It's easier for noobs like me to learn. Keep up the good work. I will. I will. Let's also move to the gate. Go to the last room. Get the Fialtes. So we have to kill the newts first. Drones already on their way to null chargers. But let's kill those Fialtes because they pop much quicker than the Skyllers. First newt is gone. second newt. Oh, they are gone before they even start newting. $10 million. So total we got 25.5 million. Just below average for T4. I have one heavy launcher on Gila using to shoot containers and putting track to near gate or 20 kilometers from gate. Having 40% more from each room. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. However, you still need the fitting space for that heavy missile launcher, and it also increases the completion because sometimes the nodes are like 100 kilometers away from the gate, and then it takes some time until the MTU scooped all that stuff. I usually either send drones to them or manually fly to those nodes, depending on the room. Because waiting on the MTU for all nodes, that eats up too much time in some rooms. Fumi, so what is the budget on the Gila? It's 658 million for the entire fit, but the appraisal also includes the loot. It's around 630 million is for the entire fit, and I'm not using any implants. That's why it's called Povertila. Did you use Swiss francs back in there or bring your skills up to par? No, I never bought skill points. The character is from 2010. So it has nearly 15 years of skill training. It's at up to over 300 million skill points. Yeah, I have more, but I all trained them and used skill points from events like Proving Grounds and login campaigns and so on. I mean, those characters that I use in the Abyss are from 2014 and 2018. So they had all that time to skill that up already. I didn't spend any real money on skill points so far. So I would say I gonna do 2 more sites and then we will do the final raffle. And we got drone battle cruiser. Let's kill those snares. Then we send the drones to the cruisers. One of them started yellow boxing me, so time to pull them. Let's launch some faction hammers for them. Let's go for that spark that is coming so close. Meine Türke odkry las v staging ganga. Don't know what you want to say. One of them yellow box. Which Tech 1 battleship is best for faction warfare? I don't think battleships are all too great for faction warfare, because either people will just avoid you, or you get like hot dropped by someone with like 20 Black Ops or hundreds of stealth bombers. I think for faction warfare stick to frigates and destroyers and maybe cruiser. Just told me I have Wormhole chain to last ganking staging. I just want free LP, not PvP. Actually, if you want free LP, then I would take a frigate or a destroyer and then just clear those sites. Like there are some sites called like small Galente outposts, just capture those and you get a lot of LP. Like even the lower ends already make like 100 million per hour depending on the exchange rate of loyalty points. Actually, level 5 missions give more ISK per hour than faction warfare. If you check my YouTube, I have like a video of it from like 2018 that showcases most of the missions that you can do in a Barghest, in a long-range sniping Barghest. Yeah, for level 5, Barghest is best. You can also use carriers, but with carriers you can't do the rogue spy mission that has an acceleration gate. Yes, cruise missiles. And thank you for following Metals29. Welcome to the Abyss Masterclass. You got some deep watchers. Yeah, Marauders could work too, but the drawback is that with Bastion you will sit there for 1 minute, and if someone wants to gank you, it's very easy to just combat probe you, tackle you. Yeah, Golem, but that said, you will be in Bastion mode, and then you sit there for 1 minute, which makes it very easy to get ganked. So I will not recommend using Marauders for level 5, because with the Bargas you can warp to the site at 100, micro jump drive another 100k away, align to a station, and if you see someone coming into the site or declock, you can just warp out. I need something with price up to 700 mil. Yeah, then I don't think anything below there can reliably do level 5 missions, because there you really need those ships. Yeah, but I have seen someone doing them in a Praxis or Raven or Faction Warfare. Yeah, there you can just take some cheap frigates and destroyers and capture novice and small complexes that give you some LP. You can also take on navy destroyers and do even medium and large flags. I'm not sure how much LP they give, but you can actually make solid iskru plexing in Faction Warfare. Yes, the smaller the beacon, the lower the LP get. Like the novice plex or scout, as they are now called, give the least, and the open ones give the most. Yeah, and that's an empty node, very nice. And also the size of the plex also determines what ship you can bring. In the scouts only frigates can enter, and in the large anything can enter. The SOFSEM 27,500 are 10 minute, Elite 33,500 are 15. It's a LP payout for the sites, I assume. I don't know exactly how much it is. And the LP payout also depends on stuff like if there's an insurgency, if the system is a frontline, rear guard, or non-frontline system. Yeah, there are many factors that also affect how much LP you can get. Damn, forgot to jump into my clone. About to kill the deep watcher. It's always nice on those slow battleships that you can just turn your shield boost off, activate your NOS and get some recap. Where is your donate link? Do not see it in Twitch description. Well, I don't have a donate link at all. But you can use the code, you can subscribe, use bits. I've never thought about stuff like direct donations. What I'm thinking about in the future, maybe Amazon affiliate links and stuff like that. And we got again deep watchers. .7 to 1 for Empire LP, 1 to 1.5 power around these numbers. Oh, and there's also a difference between offensive and defensive plexing. In case of defensive plexes, you can just wait until the timer runs out. In case of offensive, you also have to kill a rat that spawns. Who's the first one who do not need donations? Well, I'm still happy of any kind of support, because I've also checked other streamers that have some donation links, and it doesn't seem that many seem to be using it, so that it is worth to set this up. Ooh, 19 million, but it's just a fire. Oh, and insurgency, yeah, that's... Yeah, there are also sites that you can do for some nice payouts. And we got 47 million. You know what? Because it takes some time to kill those deep watchers, I will just go over there and snack that node. Go close because there's a suppressor right next to that node. Not even 1 million. Great. That gives total 47.6 now. Yeah, and as you see in Firestorms, the deep watches take a lot more time than in exotics and gamma. After that we're gonna do one more site and then we will do the final raffle. Damn, I've been streaming over 7 hours already. Oh, heavy assault missile, heavy miss, not an option for Gilas in the Abyss. It's problematic because of the fitting. They are hard to fit, heavy assault missiles and heavy missiles. Yeah, I would stick to rapid lights. I will not survive to play Abyss during 7 hours. You are strong. Well, back in the days when we used to have Proving Grounds, I streamed that like 10 or even 11 hours. Like those Destroyer 1v1s started like 6 in the morning until 6 in the evening. Now we tend to run, I forget my pack rat in the Abyss. You need to roll drugs, yeah, that's also a drawback. And the fitting as well, because fitting of the Gila isn't great at all. Yeah, that's true, it's not worth it. So then, on my way to the last run for today. Yes, I use 2 monitors and a laptop where I have Twitch chat open and stuff like that. I use 2 monitors. I think that should be fine with 12 minutes on rocks. So, final run for today. You're welcome. You got the Fialtes. Blue cloud right there. It's nice. $1.8 million from that node. Then we go into the blue cloud. So the drones can hit easy all those cruisers. I'm not shooting missiles. I think I'm still going after my driving lessons. I actually started earlier in the morning than usual, but I'm ending at around the time I usually end the stream. Let's kill those illuminators. Lancer. I should probably start pulsing the shield booster. What do you mean with a hybrid fit? Oh, the fit is designed only for firestorms. Let's check the loop. 7 mil, and let's also check that one, because it is so close to the gate and inside the speed cloud. Wow, great drop. We get in the second room. Battle cruiser. Recall them because one of them switched to drones. Then we sent some Tech 2 hammerheads. So the cloud is always a sphere. Yes, if you zoom in closely, you will see something like this sphere, and that shows where the effect starts and ends. One is shooting my drones. Oh damn, it's already in low armor. $14 million. Robocats seem to be surprising hard hitting the absorbing in web range despite their size. Yeah, they have a very low signature radius and a very high speed as well. That makes it hard to hit. It's going again for drones. Yeah, they feel more like a frigate or destroyer rather than a battle cruiser. Oh, let's land some Tech 2s. Let's hope I can kill this battle cruiser without him shooting my drones again. Just have those healers left. Let's bring the drones back. We got Kikimoras. That we use Vespas. Second Kikimora down. Let's go to the third. So they go down really quickly here. Then we kill the Rodivas.
Eine Modul sind
5 mil.
ausgegangen.
And thank you for following every Uristos. So we're ending this last row. 29 million. So then let's go to the station and we do the final raffle.